Wichita.
Cowtown, air capital, peerless princess of the plains, Wichita has been a thriving hub of commerce, culture, and Midwestern sensibilities for nearly 150 years. Through the decades, there have been many changes. Some long for the good old days, others are eager for more growth and progress. You're about to see a long-forgotten film recently rediscovered on a dusty shelf in a back room at the Wichita Public Library. It's a journey back in time to 1969, a time Tom and Pat Whitney remember well. Tom's ancestors are among Wichita's founders. But for Caleb Wilson and Tim Barry, this is a trip back to before they were born, to see what their hometown used to be like nearly half a century ago.
I like the choice of exclamation point.
Now.
I know that place.
Is that Century 2?
It is Century 2.
Let us state the facts and be done with them. Greater Wichita is a metropolis of 2,304 square miles, slightly southeast of the exact center of the continental United States. Its economy is based on agriculture, livestock, manufacturing, and petroleum. Wichita produces over 60% of all the business and private aircraft in use anywhere. It has a four-season climate, and its population is 98.6% native-born. Major airlines, railways, and transcontinental highways converge here. It has in its bold, multi-million-dollar cultural and civic center one of the nation's finest facilities for conventions and trade shows. It has also the world's largest speech and hearing residential rehabilitation center, the world's largest single-unit grain elevator, the nation's largest known natural gas reserves, a park for every 1½ square miles of its area, and no smog. These are facts, but facts fail to paint the full picture of what it is like to live in or to visit Wichita.
It's the greatest place to live.
Right.
That's right.
Rods, play at the same tempo. Make it 2 before 42. Just the last 4 bars.
Remember my mother was in the original symphony orchestra.
Right. Violin player.
It looks exactly the same.
Pretty much.
Hey, we're all going to Beer Fest.
Yeah. I remember when people used to dress up to go to Beer Fest.
Those were the days.
They wore hats on planes.
Giant hats. Their hats showed respect by being huge. Every man wore thick black framed glasses.
Attention delegates, please take their seats.
payphones anymore.
Operator, I want area code 316-363-4997. Mr. Gentry. A local call? Thank you.
You had a dial like with the thing.
Hello, Pete. Jim Kirk. No, I'm in town. Right in the heart of it. Century 2 Civic Center. We've got a booth in the show. Say, this is quite a place. Have any trouble finding a place to stay? I should say not.
He's not very good at sexy phone talk.
Those are a lot of motels.
All right off the highway for discretion.
None of those places are safe to go to now.
That was good. Bob.
Well, I guess I better get back. What are you going to do this afternoon?
I think I'll go shopping, but first I'd like to see the library, so I'll walk with you.
Okay, fine.
It's the library.
It's like unchanged,
Pretty similar
except
setup.
for that.
You mean the people walking in there?
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course
they've
people-
aged.
Not there right now. They're
They've
not
aged,
there right now.
yeah.
It's a new library.
Spent a lot of time there doing research for research projects.
Yeah.
High school.
Original library was in the original city building, and then in 1914 they built the Andrew Carnegie Library across the street from where this library is.
Early years, I took students down to the children's room.
Yeah.
Remember that?
I want to know where exactly that is, because it is not like that now.
Oh, Henry's and Macy's, the model.
Yes.
All those really neat shops.
As company representatives, you must be aware of all market influences and market indicators. Now, what do these business indicators mean to us as salesmen? The number of telephones in Wichita, for example, has increased from 52,600 at the end of World War II to over 211,000 today.
aircraft industry. Yeah, I worked at Beach for 7 years and was at Cessna for 35.
Hi there.
Hi.
How did we rate this?
We try harder.
What's up?
Oh, we're going house hunting.
Well,
Why does she not drive?
What if you get transferred to Wichita? Well, I can dream, can't I?
Oh, she must have liked Wichita.
Going right down Broadway south. I mean north.
hey, that's a nice one.
Ooh, look at that one.
I'm wondering if we can afford to move to Wichita.
Oh, get out of here.
They're always apartments. And look at those. Right by a tremendous shopping center. Remember when you said we couldn't afford to be transferred here? Well, I went shopping earlier.
Uh-oh.
No, really. The prices are really reasonable.
How about living there?
Why not? We don't have a lakeshore place now.
Cessna Stadium. Always full of football. No,
No.
there's no football.
Wonder what the schools are like.
Good. Wichita had good schools.
Sacred Heart College.
I believe that was Newman.
Really?
Before, yep. I think so. I think it was called Sacred Heart.
Oh, that's what we used to do in high school.
Yeah, you think you could do that now?
Yeah, Friends University originally was Garfield University, named after James A. Garfield, president.
There's a bear that probably very easily got out on several
Wasn't there
occasions.
an island in the middle of the Arkansas River?
Arkansas River? I don't know.
Because they had like a park on it or something. I don't know when they they got rid of it.
It was ruled by that bear. It was the Bear King.
The bear took over. They flooded it.
Flooded out the
Not gonna let some bear have it.
There's the rocket ship.
Yes.
I'd like to go on the rocket ship.
Sure, why not?
Well, you're not gonna not dance.
Oh, nope. Nope. Nope.
That was a tad bit insensitive. Oh, fighter jets are attacking the city. We must get rid of Bear Island. You're just liberally filming Air Force maneuvers. They may stop you from doing that now.
Back then, to get that shot, they had to strap a guy to the wing.
Oh, the Miller Theater. We know that.
Yep.
The Orpheum.
That's right. I wish the Miller was still here, but unfortunately it's not.
Yeah. We still get to enjoy the Orpheum, though, every once in a while.
It's McDonald's.
This is a fancy McDonald's.
Now, I wonder where this is, the restaurant.
Well, that's Lawrence Stadium now.
Airport now.
Like when you could park right up front.
Yeah.
Just walk in with a cigarette and a drink.
They let you fly the plane back then.
Bobcat.
No reason. Bobcat.
Pet tiger.
Pet tiger. Right on the
That's how the
plane.
bear got there.
We have Century 2, we have Music Theater Wichita, the Symphony. There's so many cultural things we do have.
That's true.
Oh, that was fun to go back in time.
Yeah. It was.
A lot of places that look exactly the same,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
then
Century 2
a
for
couple
sure.
places I had no idea what they were. Downtown was quite a bit more bustling,
Yeah.
and a lot more stuff going on. So it's like you kind of watch that and you're like, oh, I wish it was still like that.
Yeah, I kind of thought they were the good old days.
But I still think today's good old days too. I mean, each generation has its own values, and you know, I think, well, I guess I'm a positive thinking person. I think, you know, these times are still okay too. Sometimes there are trials and tribulations, but we still have a lot of positives around.